Hello guys, welcome back to another Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis and technical analysis over on LIXT. Now this is the leading gap today, being up around 180% as we're recording this video, but even just going back really a minute it was up over 200%. So if this momentum kind of continues, what are some resistances, and again if we continue to the downside, what are key supports? So on the left we have a 6 month, on the right we have a 1 year chart. Again, this is how we do all our technical analysis. If you go back on the channel you can see that. And what are we really looking at going forward? So actually from a resistance perspective we don't actually have any, and the reason for that is from a standard deviation standpoint of this stock, it is extremely overbought. And yeah, really you wouldn't expect it to stay above this. So really it's not something I'm going to be looking at trading long bias as of right now. If I could trade it short, maybe there's a potential there. And if it had options, that would kind of be the way I would be looking to trade it. But considering there's no options, this is probably something I'll be waiting for until it can pull back kind of a fair amount. And the area I'll be looking at is $1.84. Reason for that, fourth deviation over on the 1 year. Again, this is really where we would expect at a minimum we start to pull back to. First time we hit it, again, wouldn't be unlikely to see a bounce, but really overall expecting a breakthrough there, and really we just expect bounces at each of these levels, but overall wouldn't be unlikely to kind of see us start breaking back down and pushing back towards kind of nearer that dollar, which is kind of where this pre-gap happened. So again, if we continue down, we're looking at 150 as our next support. If we continue lower, 115. Now, if I was holding the stock short, this would kind of be my final target. Reason for that is that's our fourth deviation over on the 6 month and also our second deviation on the 1 year. So really this is just going to be a high probable level that we kind of reverse to at a minimum, but also again can provide those long buy trades if there's no shares available or they're just very expensive to borrow. The other trading opportunity will come, obviously, when we first hit these levels, it wouldn't be unlikely to see bounces. But really, this kind of 115 is really what I'd be looking at as a bounce. Because, again, 2 deviations, high probable that we can get bounce. Again, you're looking maybe for like a 5-10% pop off here. Wouldn't be unlikely. Having, maybe a 5 or so cent stop. And keep it quite tight. If it doesn't work right away, it's probably not going to work. And that's a really good thing with this strategy. If it doesn't work right away, cut out. You can have tight stops because they tend to, if they don't work right away, just don't work really at all. If we did continue though, any lower, we'd be looking at 102 as a support and pushing final levels down to around 87 and 77 cents. 77 kind of be that absolute final one because again, gap fill was at $80 cents. So really going past here, back to kind of pre-news level. So no point really trading past that level because that's where it once was. Now, just in case you do want some resistances, just to quickly note, it's going to be the key psychologicals because we don't have any deviations. So obviously 275 is kind of where we halted this time. So then it would be $3, $3.25, $3.50, $3.75, $4, and so on. So that's really what I'd be looking at over on LIXT. Again, looking much more attention to the supports, and we can kind of start seeing now. Again, we're recording this now, 12:49 market time. You can start seeing how it reacts to these levels if it continues down. But again, really just, do we get a bounce off this level? And this is really what I'd be watching for. If we failed to kind of get any sort of bounce off this level, then I would be a bit more hesitant to trade these levels because the volatility is really then just going to be too high, and there can really just be a lot of risk kind of looking into trading that. Anyway, that is the breakdown. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.